Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Drippy back here with another coding tutorial, and today we'll be doing part 4, I believe, of our how to make a Discord bot tutorial series. I know I said I would be teaching VPS this episode, but I think that kind of needs to lay off to a little bit of a more important topic, and that is Cogs. Now, Cogs are basically just folders and different Python files to help you organize your code and make it look much better and make it much easier to locate your items. So yeah, and then after we do that, I'll be showing you guys how to make our own custom help command in Cogs. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, let's make a variable called initial extensions. And then next we're gonna make a table, and here in your top bot folder, or whatever you named your bot, you're gonna make a new directory or folder, and then just name it Cogs, just like that. So yeah, once we're there, I'm just gonna add a new Python file, and I'm gonna name it help.py. So yeah, that's all we need for now. So yeah, next, what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go back to bot.py, and did I spell initial wrong? I don't know, it's just saying change it to initial. No, we spelled it right. So yeah, here in initial extensions, we're just gonna do cogs.help. So basically here, all we're doing is we're just saying to go into the cogs folder and find help.py. Now we don't want to do .py, because if we did .py, then it would think that we're going into the help and finding a file named .py. But here we're saying go into cogs, find the first file named help. Alright. Next, let's just import two things. Let's import traceback. Let's import sys. Just like that. And yeah. So next we're gonna want to make an if statement. So we're gonna do if 2 underscores, by the way, here. I used to get confused by that. So if name equals underscore main. Alright. So then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to make a for loop. So for extension in what's it called, initial extensions, right? So basically we're looking for extensions in initial extensions. Next we're gonna want to try to load the extension, find.load underscore extension. There we go, and we're just gonna say extension. And then next we're going to want to do except exception as e. We're going to want to print failed to load. Let's make this an F string. Failed to load extension. Then we're going to want to do file equals, that's going to say file and sys.stderr. Yeah, okay. Next, we're just going to want to print our traceback. So traceback dot print underscore exe. So yeah, it's basically all that you need to have our cogs loaded up. So yeah, now let's go into our help.py folder, and this is a totally new Python folder. So we're gonna need to what's it called? Import all the stuff we need. So let's import Discord again, and then we gotta import then from Discord.ext we need to get the commands. There we go. just like that. So next, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go back here, and right under client, we're going to want to do client.remove_command, and then help, just like that. So that's basically, if you guys didn't know, the Python files, right? They automatically have a help command built in. Discord.py has an automatic help command built in. So what we're going to want to do is right when the bot loads up, before everything loads up, we're just going to want to delete the help command, right? So that later in the future, our help command will load in and take its place. Yeah, so just like that. And we're going to want to go back to help.py. Now we're going to want to make a class, and we're going to call it help, because I mean, we're kind of making a help command. And so we're going to want to do commands.cog. And now these are the commands involving help. You can make like a little thing. I kind of make these. I think it personally just looks good, so I do commands involving help. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit off today with my typing. Yeah, so commands involving help, and yeah. So now we're gonna want to make a def init function. So yeah, if you're in PyCharm, it should immediately put in self by itself because it's a cog. But if there is, if that doesn't do it for you, like let's say you're on Replit or something, then you should be perfectly fine just adding self by yourself. So because you'll need self for many things, but right here we're doing something that will actually just fix it and make it much easier. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get our client, which is defined in bot.py, and then we're going to want to get our args and quargs, and coargs or quargs. And then next we're going to do self.client, or not class, whoops, self.client equals client, just like that. So basically, if we were doing something like anything that had to do with the client, like client.command or something, or well, we're not going to use client.command because it's different here. We do commands.command, but still, if we were to do something with the client, like client.getChannel, right? You'd have to do self.client.getChannel, and this just makes it easier that we just need to put in client. So yeah, we can drop a couple lines, get out of that def function, and yeah. So let's make a command. So here I'm gonna make something called a command group. Now in a command group, it's basically we're making a regular command, but we're here. I'll show you guys what I mean. If we go here, right, and we do help, as you can see, help by itself, it just gives it gives things that we can, the commands that we can ask for help for. So if we do like help, I don't know, say, right, it would return something saying like say and then say, like that, right? Because that means we do say what we want to say, and it would look something like this. That's how it would. So yeah. So about that quick cut right there. I just family issues. All right. So next, what we're gonna want to do is yes, we're gonna want to make a command group like how I just explained at command.group. I'm sorry about background noise, really. I just couldn't wait any longer to take out this tutorial. So now we're going to invoke without underscore command equals true, and we're gonna make an async function. And we're gonna call it help. And yes, self. Even though even though we're grabbing the CTX, where the CTX connects to here, the self connects to the cog. So yeah, we just need self. And now you're probably, now we're gonna move on. Now you're probably gonna be asking, yeah, well what about, like, I don't know, say, right? So, I mean, if we were gonna do that, we'd say say equals none, and then if they didn't put in say, then we just, like, do help, and, stuff like that. But honestly, there is a much better way of doing that, because then people can, like, put in multiple, helps at once. So yeah, here's how we're gonna do this. So we're just gonna have it back to normal. 1 second. And then now I'm gonna make a little embed. So embed equals Discord dot embed, and then we're gonna want to make the title of the embed. We're gonna call it help, and then I'm gonna make the color of the embed ctx dot author dot color, just like that. And yeah, so next we're gonna add a field to our embed, so embed dot add field. Let's get the name equals, let's do commands, and then the value equals, and then here let's do say, here we'll do help, we'll do two, so we'll do help, and then we're gonna say displays this message, and then we're gonna drop a new line, then we're gonna want to do say make the bot say what you want, just like that. And I mean, I guess we can add test embed. Yeah, why not? Test embed shows a test embed. Alright, next, we're basically done with that, so let's just await ctx dot send, and then we're gonna do embed equals embed, just like that. Now we're done with that. So here's how we make a how do I say this? A sub-argument. I think that's how it's called. Sub-argument. It's something like that. I don't really focus much on how they're called. I just kind of focus on how to do the programming. So yeah. So basically, we're just gonna want to make like what I showed you. How if we do say help. So what we're doing is we're making this part where we do say, so second argument. That's what we're going to be working with. We're going to be identifying the second argument that will be happening, right? So we're going to want to do at help dot command, right? Now the reason why we're saying at help is because we named our first command in the command dot group help, or we made the command group start with help. So we're going to do help dot command async def, and then here let's do help right here, no, because that's gonna clash with that. Here, let's not do help. Let's just make it do say. So yeah, we're gonna have self and then the context. That's all we need. And then we do await ctx.send. Then we do say, and then say, and then yeah. So it's basically that's all we had to do. We can make another help dot command. Async def. Let's do test embed, and then we're gonna grab the context, set that, then await ctx.send test embed. So yeah, that's all we really have to do for this cog. But now I have to do a setup command, which we should have done at the beginning, but you know, kind of skipped over that. The def setup, well, not really a setup command, but we just gotta set up the cog. So def setup client dot add cog. Then we're gonna do help client. We're gonna do print. Whoops. Help is loaded. Let's go. Alright. So, hopefully we don't get any errors thrown in our faces. So, let's start the bot. Help is loaded. Doesn't seem like we've had any errors so far. So, if we do help, there we go. As you can see, we've overwritten the default help. And as you can see, it says commands. Help displays this message. Say make the bot say what you want. And test embed shows a test embed. Now, if we do $, help say, there we go. As you can see, our cog works completely fine. And yeah, so that's an intro on basically how to make your own help command. And well, on cogs. Let's just do check the other one. Help or last time help test embed. There we go. $test embed. So yeah, we don't really have anything else we need to do. This tutorial is well, I guess we could say done. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can make as many cogs as you want, by the way. There's really no limit you can take to making cogs. You can make as many cogs as you want. But yeah, so quick recap on what we've done. We've imported sys and traceback so that we can use initial extensions and if name, well, basically for cogs. And we loaded our extensions with a try, an except, and a for loop, and in an if statement. And we learned how to set up our own cogs and how to use subcommands. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good day.